What's up, y'all? What's going on, Jersey Rich? What's up? You first in the building, huh? Jersey Rich, first one in. Yo, if y'all want to get this shirt, go on my website, man. Red light on. If you want to get this shirt, go on my website, man. Hurry up. Go get it now. I don't know how many I got left. Shout out to everybody, man. I got the dope cup of coffee. Share this video, man. Share this video. I'm gonna share it.
You can go to Ranger.com to find what you need to get the job done.
Yo, Monty Easter, what's up,
For
man?
every industry.
I see you.
Let's unplug more often.
I got your
Not to get away from the world, but to get closer to it. Siggy skewer, full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar. Less sets you free.
I got your text message, man. I want to shout out everybody, man. We got the dope coffee. Just had a cup of coffee. Listen, man, I want to thank everybody, man, for wishing me and Little Sean well. Wishing me well. Congratulating me. Thank you for that. But the fight is never done. And I really just want to I want to do this video for the fathers, man. Getting up zero in the house. Yo, Tatum, what's up, man? What's going on, man? Tatum, get you one of these shirts, man. Go on my website and buy a shirt from me, man. Support the platform. I just wanted to do this video because a lot of y'all reach out to me, and you have reached out to me recently as a result of the video I posted yesterday with me and Little Sean, as a result of, my Instagram posts and my Facebook posts I've been posting about, the situation that I'm dealing with Sean and custody and visitation and all of that. But, I've been doing mentorship sessions with dudes and talking to dudes long before, my turn came to, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Long before my turn came, to get my experience. And I've talked to a lot of dudes, man, of all different colors and races and nationalities, and creeds, religions, lack of religion, especially in America, right? But from what I understand, this same thing goes on in Canada. And it seems like it's pretty prevalent in the western part of the world, the Eurocentric part of the world. But nonetheless, the point is this, man. You can't feel ashamed. Hit that like button. I want to thank all 12 people for hitting that like button for me, man. The main thing is, man, that you can't feel ashamed and, embarrassed by having this type of situation in your life. it happens to most dudes, man. Whether you started out in a good marriage and it ended up in a divorce, whether it was a one night stand with a honey and you hit it and she got pregnant and y'all had a child, whether you were with a woman for 4 or 5 years and you never got married, you never did anything, you were just together, and she ended up getting pregnant. You know, a lot of dudes are suffering in silence, man, because they're ashamed to talk about the situation that they're in with their daughter's mother, with their son's mother, with their children's mother, man. And, you know, there's nothing to be ashamed of, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know, the laws, you just are a victim of the laws within the country that you live. You know, and you know, this is more so for the fathers, man, that want to be a part of their daughter's life, that want to be a part of their daughter's life, or their son and their daughter's life, or their son's life. You know, you're not alone, man. You know, and I know that, you know, having a child with a woman, man, and, you know, the whole judicial system, the whole family court system is slanted in the woman's favor. You know, I don't know why, and I don't want to get into, you know, a bashing situation as to why or what may or may not be the reason why. Who cares? That doesn't matter. What we deal with is we deal with reality, right? My religion is reality. And the fact of the matter is, it's slanted toward the woman. There's nothing I could do to change that. So I gotta work within my own framework, knowing that this is a reality, right? You know, it's hard when you haven't seen your daughter. And some of y'all have been texting me saying you haven't seen your daughter in 5 months. You haven't seen your son in 2 years. You haven't seen your daughter in 5 years. You haven't seen your daughter in 18 months. You know, your son. And that's, man, I know that's extremely painful, especially if you the kind of father like me that wants to be involved and wants to participate, you know what I'm saying, in your child's life. I don't have an answer for you as far as what you should do, because every situation, every scenario is different, right? It's got different ingredients, different people, different dynamics, different logistics. You may live in the same town as your son. You may live in 2 towns over from your daughter. You may live in another state from your daughter. You may live on the other side of the country from your daughter. Oh man, excuse me. So, you know, I don't have one blanket suggestion or one blanket fix for anybody, right? But what I'm going to tell you is what's so super important is that if you want to be a part of your daughter's life, if you want to be a part of your daughter's world, if you want to be a material participant and an active participant in the rearing and the decision making of your daughter's life, or your son's life, then you have to get involved, right? You have to get up and you have to act. You can't sit there and do nothing and hope that your daughter's mother or your son's mother has an epiphany or a spiritual awakening and, you know, has this illumination in their heart that they're going to say, okay, now, you know, I'm going to let you see him. You can't wait for that, in my opinion. You know, at least me, I would never wait for that. You know, what you have to do is you have to get up off your ass and get involved in your life. If you don't know anything about family law, you need to sit down or go to the library, sit down at the computer and do your research on family law, or go to the library and get some books on family law and bone up yourself on the different types of family law, right? And the custody part of the law within your particular state. Me, I live in New Jersey. So when I started on my journey, you know, my custody journey and my family court journey, I researched New Jersey family law. And, you know, I became somewhat knowledgeable about it, you know, and what I didn't know, I always know how to go and research and look it up for myself, right? My suggestion to you, whatever state you live in or whatever country you live in, research the family law. Think about your situation. Think about what's bothering you. Hit that like button, y'all. Got 23 likes. I appreciate y'all, everybody that hit the like button. Look at your situation and, you know, you're gonna find remedies, right, and courses of action that you could take to address your situation. Not saying you're gonna win, not saying things are gonna go in your favor, but the first thing before you can lose, and the first thing before you can win and before you can lose, you have to act, you have to participate, you have to get involved, right? You have to insert yourself into the game. You know, no matter how much pain you may be in, no matter how uncomfortable you may feel, you gotta get up and you gotta get involved in your life if you want to see your children. You know, if you're not serious and you don't want to see your children, then don't do anything. The Compliment King, what's up? Thank you for your membership. You know, you can't sit down and do nothing. You can't develop the attitude that, yo, the court system is biased against the father. They always side with the female, with the woman, with the mother, whether she's right or wrong. You know, that don't matter. You cannot allow that to enter into your deliberation process and your decision making as to whether you're gonna move forward or not. Fuck that. That don't matter to you. What matters to you is you have to get involved and start filing motions, man. If you can't afford an attorney, you know, I have an attorney on this go round. I want to thank the 30 people for hitting the like button, man. I have an attorney for this go round. But even though I have an attorney, I still sit here and do my own research. I still sit down at my desk and I talk with my attorney and we dialogue because we're a team. And that's what she told me. We dialogue with each other about how we're going to argue a particular point, you know, what points we want to highlight. And, you know, she helps me with, you know, what to say and what not to say. You know, if you have money for an attorney, right? But when I didn't have any money for an attorney, I got out of prison in 2016. And I got out of prison January 2016. And within 9 months, 10 months, I was in court, you know, related to the custody of little Sean. You know, his mother was keeping me from him. I wouldn't see him for, you know, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. And that shit was destroying me on the inside, man. I was in so much pain, you know, you wouldn't believe, man. And I didn't have the money. Well, I hired an attorney in the first go round. He jerked me. He just made a deal. Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say. I don't know. I wasn't happy with what he did. To me, it seemed like he just made a deal. He took my $1,500 and, you know, off he went. You know, but I wasn't pleased with what happened. And, you know, I really didn't have that kind of money to be spending on lawyers, and it was my first time getting involved in a family court situation. And so I fired him, and I decided that the next time I was going to go to court, I was going to represent myself, right? I was going to go pro se. That's what they call that, pro se, P-R-O-S-E, pro se. And what I began to do immediately was to research New Jersey family law, right? And I started to, you know, look at my situation and, you know, because at that time, you know, Sean's mother was taking Sean away from me. I wasn't seeing him for, you know, for weeks, days, weeks, months, right? And, you know, that wasn't cool to me at all. So the lawyer that I hired, he got us on a parenting time agreement and a phone call time agreement, but I wasn't satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? So after I fired the lawyer, I began to research New Jersey family law, and I learned that all I needed to do was pay $25. I can get a $25 post office money order, or I could give a $25 check, and I can file a motion for modification to my court order, right? Whenever you go to court, the judge is going to give you a court order, right? And if you're not satisfied, you can file a motion for modification to that court order. Here in New Jersey, Essex County, down in North, I think it's $25, or it used to be. I haven't filed one in so long. But it's, and you can download the PDF file. You can download the PDF file straight off the download the PDF file right off the website, and it's not easy. It could be a little intimidating. It wasn't intimidating for me, but you know, it may be a little intimidating, but if you are passionate about your daughter and passionate about your son and your visitation and everything going on with your case, then you'll figure it out. You know, you'll sit down and you'll take the time to read through everything, and you'll figure out what it is you need to do, you know, in order to bring about the vision that you have in your mind. And, you know, that's what I did. And, you know, I filed motion after motion. You know, I would go to court, and if the judge's decision wasn't in my favor and what I wanted, I would come back home, and the same night, I would file another motion. You know what I'm saying? I would file another motion, pay another $25. I would go clean some windows. I clean a $25 window or two $10 windows, and I would go right back to the court in 2-3 days and file another motion. And when you file these motions, they gotta hear your case. They can't be like, oh, we just heard you last Tuesday, you gotta wait 2 months or 30 days, 30 days or 6 months. No. You can file as many motions as you want, as frequently as you want. And that's what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do, man. You know, you can't just sit there and, you know, some dudes kill themselves, man, because they're so hurt and they're in so much pain and they're depressed because they haven't seen their daughter, they haven't seen their son in months, weeks, years, and they take their own life. Or they, they want to take the mother's life. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to do something violent. You know, and I get it. I totally get it, man, because there's no anger, you know, like somebody messing with your son or somebody messing with your daughter, man. There's no anger or rage like that, man, you know, especially when you're trying to do the right thing and, you know, somebody's just messing with you for no reason. But you can't go that route. You can't go that route, man. You gotta, and it's hard. I know it's hard, but you gotta, you know, go through the proper channels of court, man. I know, even if it ain't in your favor. And I don't think the courts, the family courts, you know, it's rough for the fathers, man. I mean, the mother's she's gotta be in really bad shape. Howard Cooper, what's up? Demas Ramos, what up? Yo, Tim, what's up, man? What's up, Connor? The mother's gotta be a real trash can in order for the court to take the child away from them. She's gotta be on drugs, homeless, or whatever, you know. But all you really want, well, I don't know what you want. Like, what I wanted from my case was I wanted overnights, right? I wanted Sean to sleep in my house, to sleep in his house. This is Sean's house. You understand? I got my platform up. Got a position on, those are my charts right there. You know, I wanted Sean to sleep in my house, in his house, with me. That was important to me, right? I wanted overnights, quality time in my crib. And I got it. You know, I got it. You know, and, you know, you got to ask for it, man. You got to demand it. And as a father, you have, you know, if you demand it, if you have an apartment or a house and you have a place for your daughter to come to, or you have a place for your daughters or your son and your daughter or your sons, and you file motions with the court saying, yo, I want parenting time, overnight parenting time. I want overnight parenting time. They gotta give it to you. They gotta give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Provided you're not selling drugs out of there, it's not a dangerous environment for them. But if you are working and you established and you look halfway decent and you saying that you want overnights, the judge is gonna give it to you. Whether the mother wants you to have it or not, she is gonna give it to you. He is gonna give it to you, man. Tim, thank you, man. You know, you gotta fight though, man. You can't not fight. You know what I'm saying? And there's hope, man. There's hope. No matter how you feel, how upset you are, how angry you are, how hurt you are, how despondent you are, how depressed you are, how lonely you are, how you feel like a sucker, how you feel like a chump, she playing you, you know, no matter none of that, man. You gotta continue to move forward and press your issue, man. Seven God, what's up, man? You know, you got a right to your life. You gotta tell yourself that. You gotta keep telling yourself that. You got a right to your life. And a right to your life is your children. Right? Your children. You know, your children. You provided the cream of life to fertilize the egg, and that son or that daughter is just as much as yours as it is the mother. And if you look at anatomy and physiology, the male gene is the dominant gene. The female gene is the recessive gene. So whatever the father is, that's what the baby is. And no matter what, you know, the system's law says, no matter what the law books say, you know, yes, the law books say that. Yes, precedents in previous cases say this, but you have a higher power within you. You have a higher moral force within you. There's a God force within you. Alex, thank you for that super chat, man. There's a God force within you that's more powerful than the Black's Law Dictionary. It's more powerful than precedent cases. It's more powerful than the judge. It's more powerful than your child's mother. It's more powerful than anything. And that is the moral force that's inside of you, man, that you could draw on. You understand that the universe will pick up and the universe will help you, man. If you show that you want help, because in all actuality, that's where the child came from anyway, right? You didn't get the child from Walgreens. You didn't go get your daughter from Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get your daughter from the bodega, right? Or from Home Depot. Your daughter and your son came to you from the planet, man. And it's of your flesh. It's flesh of your flesh. And trust me when I tell you, you know, when I first started representing myself pro se, I was nervous when I went in the courtroom, right? Because I had never done this before. But let me tell you this. That nervousness quickly went away when I realized the purpose and my meaning and my reason for going to court was for little Sean. And that I was standing here, I was in that court representing him, even though he wasn't there, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't there, thanks for the super chat, Joseph Adams. Appreciate you, man. Um, even though Little Sean wasn't there, when I was speaking in that courtroom, I was not only talking to the judge, the stenographer was there, the other attorney. I was speaking to the universe. You understand? And when you speak with passion and when you speak from your heart, the judge, they hear that. They see a lot of bullshit, you know, because every father ain't a good father and every mother ain't a good mother. So they see, them judges see all types of wild cases, man. And, you know, but I wasn't down there to play. I wasn't down there to play. I was down there for my son. And what comes from the heart reaches the heart. So everything I was saying, I meant, you know, and that carries weight. And the universe will help you, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can't not do nothing, man. And you gotta show. See, it's like the bully situation on the playground, right? You know, you come to the playground on Monday, the bully takes your money. Right? You feel bad, you don't do nothing. Everybody's watching. Damn, you took his money. You go home, you wake up Tuesday, your mother gives you more money. You go, as soon as you get to the playground, hear the bully come. He come and he take your money again. Tuesday. And you know why? Everybody's watching. Wednesday, the same thing. Every time the bully sees you, he takes your money. Stephen Rosa, what's up, man? Thank you for that super chat. And you know why he keeps taking your money? Because you're not doing nothing. And then you wake up the next week. This goes on for about 2 weeks. He's taking your money every day. And then after about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you look up and you wake up one day and you say, man, you know what? He ain't getting my money today. I'm not giving up my money today. I'm not giving up my money today. And you go to school, as soon as you get to the playground, here the bully comes, expecting to get that easy money, and you punch him right in the eye. Bang! Y'all get into it. And you whoop his ass, or he whoop your ass, or it's a tie. When it's all said and done, after the fight is over, and y'all go into school, you don't know what's gonna happen. You go home, you come back the next day, and you see the bully, and he see you. You make eye contact, he make eye contact, but he don't do nothing. He don't do nothing because you put an end to it. He knows that there's consequences from messing with you, right? And the same thing goes with your daughter's mother, with your son's mother. You have to show them that you ain't no joke, right? That you ain't nothing to play with. You got to show them that. And how do you show them that? Is by fighting for visitation, fighting for custody. You know what I'm saying? And they try to, you know, I was talking to a buddy of mine this morning, you know, and see most dudes, you know, especially niggas, man, that's like been in the system, you know, if you've been to prison or you've been to jail, you know, whenever we think about court, you know, your daughter's mother say, I'll call the police, you know, I'll take you to court, you know, immediately we get frightened, because we think court, judge, bad outcome, right? Court, judge, bad outcome. But you can't let them bully you with that kind of talk. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care because I knew even with this situation I'm going through, that I'm involved in now. See, I faced a federal case. I faced a Department of Justice, FBI, IRS, United States of America versus Sean Gunby case. That's who I fought in my Fed case. You understand? So that whole experience, man, from the search warrant all the way up till I went to prison, serving my time up until I got released, was probably one of the most terrifying things that I ever experienced from beginning to end. I faced death throughout that whole thing, man. And what that experience did for me, it shattered mental barriers. D-Block, what's up? It shattered mental barriers that you want to go to court on a family court situation, a civil thing. Let's go. Let's go. You want to go to court on a traffic ticket or whatever? I have no fear. Because, I can't go to jail, right? I can't get punished. The worst thing that can happen, this is for that pizza for little mans. Get him, Sean. Keep it up, big bro. Joe Jackson, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Let's go. Let's go. We can't allow Erickson, Sebastio. Erickson got that soul glow. Erickson, man, thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you enjoy the content, and I appreciate your membership. Welcome to the channel, man. When you hear about court, oh, you got a court date. If you a dude, and especially if you're a convicted felon like myself, and you've been involved in the system, the first thing we think of is, oh shit, court. But yo, this is family court for your daughter. Poke a hole in it, poof, all the air comes out. There's nothing to fear, right? The only thing you're gonna fear is the situation not going the way you want it to go, right? You losing. But even if you lose, you still win, because you're learning in the process and you're fighting for yours, right? And you gotta let your daughter's mother know that you ready. You gotta let your son's mother know you ready. Your daughter and your son's mother know whatever. You know what I'm saying? I gotta miss work. I gotta call out. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. In my particular case, I'm self-employed. So, it don't matter to me, right? And see, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. This is my opinion. You ain't got to agree. But I'm not a proponent, and I'm not a believer of the strategy that, man, my daughter's 6 years old. Her moms be tripping. You understand? Shout out to Erickson. Yo, Erickson. Man, her moms be tripping. My daughter's 6. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll wait till my daughter gets 17. And this way I ain't even gotta deal with the mother. And then I'll sit down and have a conversation with my daughter then. Yo, my son is only 8. He 9. I ain't going through that with her, man. I'll wait till that nigga get 14, 15, and I'll sit down and have a conversation with him then, and we'll talk about this situation. To me, that's a strategy I could never adopt. It's a horrible strategy, because if you're not around, the mother can poison your daughter's mind, poison your son's mind, poison your daughter and your son's mind against you to the point they can paint you into such a monster that when they do turn 16, 17, they don't even want to talk to you because they've been damaged mentally, and they have this narrative about who you are that was given to them by someone other than you. Shout out to the dude from Ireland, man. I see you, man. This is why you have to be involved today. This is why you have to be involved yesterday. So you can, John Crack, what's up, man? Thank you for that super chat. This is why you have to be involved yesterday, so that you can refute and you can knock down any negative narrative that's being propagandized or purported about you to them. You understand? And they can see you, they can smell your breath, they can sit down and eat with you, you can cook for them, and you can develop your own narrative of what you want them to have about you. You understand? Hey, yo, my man, chill with the Irish flags, man. Chill. Make that your last one. I'm gonna block you. You know, you have to be there. You have to be there to control your narrative, man. You can't not be absent. You can't be absent and expect, you know what I'm saying, your son or your daughter to understand who you are. You know, it's too late. It's too late. You can't even let them out of your sight. Man, you can't even let them out of your sight for a couple months, man, because, you know, the mothers can poison them, man. Stock market closes 4 o'clock. Is it 4 o'clock? What time is it, y'all? 4 o'clock. This clock too slow. This clock too slow. I gotta fix this. I'm gonna set it fast. I'm gonna make it 4:05. What happened? Hold up. Hold up. Timed out on me, y'all. What happened to it? Might need a new battery. I'll fix it later. I think it needs a new battery. Erickson Sebastio. What's up, Sean? You have the realest content on YouTube. Your story inspired me a lot. Sending some love from Angola, Luanda, man. Shout out to Angola. Hey, I'm gonna probably be down in South Africa soon, man. I'm actually gonna be going down there to look and try to get some citizenship. So shout out to Angola. Joseph Adams. Joseph Adams, thank you for your membership. I'm not even a father, but Sean, dropping knowledge in case I ever have a child with someone, and this would unfortunately happen. Still working, just reading to hear this. Important stuff. Joseph Adams says, get some t-shirts, they fit well, and I've had compliments on them. Appreciate you, Joseph, for supporting the platform. This is one of my new shirts. This is a dry fit, so y'all make sure y'all go check it out. So, you know, you gotta be there, man. That's my opinion. you know, you gotta be there. You can't hold off these types of conversations. You know, if there's bitterness between you and the mother, you gotta be there to counteract and counterbalance whatever she's saying, you know, so that your daughter is hearing it from both of y'all. Your daughter's hearing it from the mother, your daughter's hearing your side. My nigga Travision. Yo, everybody go subscribe to my man Travision joint, man. Let me put up Travision's YouTube channel, man. And follow him on his Instagram too. Travision, what's up with you, man? There you go. 5,000 subscribers, Travision. I see you growing. Copy the link. That's Travision's link right there, y'all. I pinned this YouTube channel link to the top of the live chat, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe and tell them that Sean G sent you over. Bryce Kerr, make some stock trading vids. Now, I don't want to get into that because I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and somebody lose all their money on something I say, they could say they went off of what I said and blame me and sue me. So, you know, if I'm going to lose my money, I lose my own money. You lose your own money. You know, you got to learn for yourself. MZ, what's up, baby? So that's all I really wanted to talk about, man. I just wanted to give the dudes some hope, man, because a lot of y'all are suffering, and you're suffering in silence, man. You ain't talking to nobody. You ashamed and embarrassed, and you hurt, man, and you angry, and pissed off, you know, and you know, just keep moving, man. You know, fight to the end, because this isn't a pickup game of basketball. This isn't, you know, a video game that you're winning or losing. This is your child's life. This is your life. This is your life. You know, and you don't get a do-over. Quan, what's up, man? You don't get a do-over. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a chance to redo it. You know, you can't rewind the tape when these kids are 14 and say, yo, I wish I would have did this when they were 7. I wish I could go back when they were 9, because that ain't real. You can't go back. You got to act now. You got to act today. You got to act right now. And, you know, that's what I wanted to tell y'all, man. Something wrong with this. I gotta put a new battery in here. The batteries done went dead. Shout out to everybody, man, supporting the platform. Me and Lil Sean, we hung out yesterday. We hanging out this weekend. He's got a tournament. And so we're gonna get together Saturday and Sunday for his tournament. You know, the judge, she was real adamant about him being able to go to his baseball, man. So that was a good thing. What's up with y'all, man? Anybody else? Travision, you got anything you want to say, man? Jeremiah Blake Art, my divorce is taking so long because she asked for it. Oh, she is BSing. Yeah, she might not want to get divorced, man. There is no such thing as, shout out to Visionary. Visionary says, yes, you're right, but I left it in God's hands. Sometimes you have to give it to God and keep it pushing, but everything you saying is right. I disagree with you 1000%, Visionary. No disrespect to you, man. There's no such thing as leaving it in God's hands. You are God. You are God, and you can't keep it pushing. You know, to me, what the fuck kind of strategy is that? Keep it pushing and leave my daughter, my son? You know, I don't know you. You know, I don't know, and I don't mean to diss, ain't no diss. Shout out to my man, Mr. B. West. You know, I love Sean too much to be like, yo, I'm gonna keep it pushing. What the fuck does that mean? There's no such thing as leaving your life in God's hands. You are the God of your world. I am the God of my life. Every human being has God within them. They have the ability to affect their life in this moment. I can run and jump out this window on my head if I feel like it. And that'll be my choice and my own volition. But I can't, when I jump out this window on my head, if I make the choice to jump out this window on my head and then I split my head wide open, I can't say, well, you know, God, I left it in God's hand. He told me to jump out the window. No. You know, I'm not keeping nothing pushing, you know. But you got a different belief system than me. You know, a lot of people believe in some kind of divine person or thing is going to come down here and make your life what you want it to be. That's not going to happen, man. We got to make our lives what we want them to be. You know what I'm saying? Give it to God. Who? What? Where? How did you give it to him? How did you give it to God? Where did you meet him at? You put it in his hands? I think that's a cop-out. You know, most people, I believe, BX 241st $2. Wife wants sole legal and physical custody of my son. No, BX. No, BX. And listen, if any of y'all want to talk to me on a one-on-one, if you want to do a one-on-one mentorship session with me, live on FaceTime, on WhatsApp, email me at thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com. Visionary, I'm going to get with you in a minute. At gmail.com with your phone number. I'll call you. You have to pay. I charge about $150 an hour. But I could just listen, you can vent, or I may be able to give you some guidance and information on what you should do. But my man BX up in the Bronx, wife wants sole legal and physical custody of my son. No way do you give that up. No way, BX 241st. No. If you do that, you're not gonna have no say in nothing. Ain't no question. I'm glad. You better be fighting. Right. You got an attorney or you fighting, you going pro se? Well, it don't matter. Whether you got an attorney or you fighting pro se, no way. You want to go into that courtroom yourself, BX 241st. Put on a nice shirt, nice pair of pants, get you a fresh cut. Yes, I have an attorney. Good job. Get you a fresh shape up. Whenever you go to court, go to the barbershop the day before, get you a fresh cut. And when you in the court, when I was in the courtroom yesterday with my attorney, I let my attorney do her thing. I let her, Visionary, I'm gonna get with you. I let my attorney do her thing. And then I went over to my attorney like this here, BX 241st. I said, can you tell the judge I want to address the court? She says, okay. And my attorney stood up and says, Your Honor, my client wants to address the court. Is that okay? And the judge said, go ahead. And I stood up, BX 241st, and I told my story. My lawyer, her lawyer, you know, he just tearing me down, you know what I mean? The mother was there on the video. They were on video court. Me and her were live. But I got up and told my part, and you do the same thing. You tell your attorney, say, listen, after you say what you got to say, tell the judge, I want to address the court. And then you speak and you say, I want joint legal custody, 50-50. I want to share in educational decisions. I want to share in medical decisions. I want to share in everything. She can't do nothing without consulting with me. All right, let me see what Visionary is saying. Yes, you're right, but I left it in God's hands. Sometimes you have to give it to God and keep it. Okay. I saw that part. Let me see. I went to court and got 8. My youngest, I was lied on. All the woman court ruled against me, and the mother is a liar in straight trouble. I pay my support and keep it pushing. My 7 other children in my life. Okay. All my kids grew up under my roof. I raised. All right. Shout out to Visionary, man. Raised all his kids. Yeah. My son attorney pushing sole and legal custody. It's gonna be hard. In my opinion, I don't know, BX 241st, you do what you want to do, and I, do your thing. But I don't think the judge would give her sole legal custody, nor is he going to give you sole legal custody. Unless you shooting dope in the Port Authority and sleeping under the bridge or sleeping on the F train, and she's, then she would give sole custody to the mother. If the mother was sleeping under the 4 train in the Bronx by Yankee Stadium, 161st, and eating out of the dumpster, and you were clean cut, then the judge would give you sole legal custody. But if both of y'all are working and both of y'all have attorneys, ain't neither one of y'all gonna get sole legal custody. Neither one of y'all. Y'all gonna both end up with joint legal, and that's a good thing. Nothing wrong with that. But what you fight for, when you get it, you want overnights. The key is to get overnights at your house. Joint legal custody will get you 15, like I got 15 overnights at my house. His mother got 15 overnights at her house. He stays here 15 nights a month. And he stays over there 15 nights a month. So I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And the more overnights you get, you may not pay no child support, or the less child support you pay. The least, if you don't have no overnights and no visitation, especially overnights, you're gonna pay more in child support. But if anybody wanna, let me put my email address up there. That's my email right there, man. So if you want to do a one-on-one podcast with soul@gmail.com. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. Shout out to my nigga Tribe Visitation. I gotta put some new batteries in here, man. What else going on? Who else in here, man? You gotta take control of your own life, man. It's a FedEx truck like this. Yeah. People have different belief systems, We were raised up, I was raised up with that pattern of thinking, give it to God, God will take care of it. That's some bullshit. You gotta take care of it. You gotta take care of it. I got these new shirts, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go cop a shirt. I still got some shirts left for $10. Y'all make sure y'all buy them up. Buy them up, man. BX 241st, go get you a shirt, man. Go get you a shirt off my site, man. Right. It is in God's hands when you put the footwork in. That's right. You are God. Everybody out there that's looking at me, you are the God of your world. You make your life what you want it to be. Like my man said, stop working and give your life to God. Stop making money. Stop eating and say God is going to feed me. See how that worked out for you. See how that worked out for you. What's up with y'all, man? I'm gonna probably go live tomorrow. When I get Sean tomorrow, Saturday, I'll go live with him. Faith without works is dead. Judah, hey Sean, it was good to see you and little Sean together. Much love. Shout out to JP. JP, thank you, man. Yo, it was crazy, man. When I seen him, when I picked him up from school, when I picked him up from school, he said, Dad, man, I missed you so much, man. He said, yo, I missed you so much. Well, y'all heard him yesterday. It ain't really nothing much for me to say. Was that a crazy video yesterday or what, man? That was a crazy video. He said all that stuff on his own, man. We didn't rehearse that, but y'all know I don't do nothing like that, man. Everything I do is unrehearsed. And he sat there and told it, but he got in the car. He was like, yo, Dad, I missed you so much, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. What else y'all want to talk about? What you doing, Luna? What we doing? JP, thank you for that super chat, man. Big Gliz 31, what up, man? I see you, man. Love you too, kid. Love you too, kid. I gotta feed my fish. Y'all make sure y'all get some merch. Who is that right there? EJ88. Appreciate the wisdom. Shout out to EJ88. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Cymatic 18. You going through something similar? What you going through, man? We don't talk like that on here. We don't say we going through something similar. We tell what we going through, man. We men. We tell what it is, man. Pain shared is pain lessened, man. Rod D, what's up, baby? Thank you for your membership. Pain shared is pain lessened. You know? You gotta be able to talk about your situation. When you can't fully talk about your situation, it has power over you. You're a slave to it. But when you can talk about your life, you're a free man. You're a free man. Gotta be free. Gotta be able to say what you got to say. That's why my channel is so dope. I think that's why people are so attracted to my channel, because I'm so transparent, man. I'm so unapologetically authentic, right? I'm so unapologetically honest and truthful. Yeah. That's the way you gotta be. It's only life. You're gonna die. You are gonna die, and so am I. It's only life. And we're here for a brief time, and it's over. So think about when you're dead, right? Nobody's gonna care anyway. Think about this. When you dead, when you die, nobody's gonna care. So that should motivate you to do whatever it is you want to do while you're alive. And go all out. Win, lose, defeat, victory, success, failure, whatever. You go all out. Because one day it's going to be over. Latrell Johnson, what's up, man? I agree, it's all about the sun, moon, and stars, like you say, and the elves and the dragons, too. Yep. What y'all want to talk about now, man? What y'all want to talk about now? Try Vision, you still on here? My nigga try Vision on that. I think I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna feed my fish. Here goes Cymatic. My son's mom's tripping. I want joint legal physical, but she ain't having it. It's tough for me because my son lives an hour away from me. So it's an uphill battle, but my son wants to live with me. Cymatic, what state you live in, man? What state you live in? What state you live in? How old is your son? Do you have a job? Do you have your own crib? What state you live in? How old is your son? Do you have employment or self-employment? And do you have your own crib? Shout out to Cymatic. Shout out to all the fathers, man. Fathers matter. I don't want this phone to get too hot. Shout out to your dad on your 31st birthday, man. Hope y'all have a great time, man. Son is 10, I have a great job, and I have my own spot. I earn well, and that's why she's able to gouge me and get $17 a month in child support. How many overnights do you have now, Cymatic? All right, Visionary coming to clean it up. Sean, maybe I said it wrong, but I did put in the work first. Got a lawyer, fought for mine in court first. It was lied on hard. I come from a father, so I fought to be a father and lost the round. All right, Visionary, I see you. I get him every other weekend. What you gotta do, Cymatic, what you gotta do, you can get an attorney. With the kind of money you make, you can get an attorney that may charge you $400, $500 an hour. You may spend $1,000 to $1,500. You could go that route. Or whatever state you live in, go on the website, whatever state, and then your county. Whatever county you live in within that state, go to the courts, family courts. Let's just say Podcast was sold County, Nebraska. You type that in Google, the site is going to come up. You go to family court. You click on family court, you read everything, and then it'll spell out everything for you. You file a modification or a motion for more parenting time. It don't matter if you live an hour away. That don't matter. That don't matter. You can't let that matter. Every other weekend is nothing, man. Every other weekend is no time. That's nothing. You know, your son is spending all this time around a woman. You understand? And he needs to be around you. He needs to be around his dad so he can see how you open the car door, how you get in, start the car, how you go to the gas station and pump your gas, how you deal with the clerk at CVS or Rite Aid or Walgreens, how you walk when you go into Walmart, how you push the buggy, you know, so he can download, because they be watching you like a computer. They watch their dad and they download everything that they see. It downloads on their hard drive, and he becomes more of a nigga like you. The boys that are raised with their mother and their aunts and their sisters and their grandmothers, that's the way they go through life, responding to situations like a woman. You understand? And you know, spend the money, Cymatic, or spend the time. You know, you could do it yourself. You can file pro se. You could go pro se, and do you have a court order already? Is that court ordered parenting time, Cymatic, or is she just came up with that? Y'all just agreed to that, like, yo, every other weekend? Or did y'all go to court already and the judge handed down every other weekend? Yeah, I did that modification and filed a motion. They still got me doing every other weekend. You gotta file again. Keep filing, Cymatic. Keep filing. Don't stop filing. Don't stop filing. Keep filing. File again. And you have to demand. You stand up in court and you say, look, I need overnights. I need more time. It basically is court ordered via the mediator. We go back on October 25th and I'm gonna fight. Ain't no question. You gonna take a lawyer with you or you going by yourself? Shout out to Sweden. I see you, Sweden. You got an attorney, Cymatic, or you going by yourself? Pro se. Take some of your cheese. Take some of your cheese. Take you $1,200, $1,500, and take you a lawyer in there with you this time. Yeah, child support is killing you. I know. If you go on pro se, keep filing the motions, and you have to say, listen, I need more time. Stop. Luna, I need more overnights. I want more overnights. You know, I'll drive the hour, whatever, to school or whatever, you know. But keep fighting, man. Keep fighting, man. $1,700 a month. What the hell she need with that kind of money, man? For one child. Yeah. I went pro se. You just keep filing the motions, man. And say, I need more overnights. I need more. Every other weekend is nothing, man. And your son want to be with you, don't he? No, he do. I think you said that. But my son wants to live with me. Exactly. Chick is greedy, but thanks for the gems. You got it, man. You got it. Keep fighting, man. Don't let it depress you. Even if it depresses you, if it makes you angry, that's normal. I've been right there. Same feelings, man. Can't sleep, hurt, angry, don't know what to do. Why a motherfucker playing me like this? You know what I'm saying? But you just got to keep on fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep on fighting. You know? It's a little tricky. An hour away, you know, it'd be tough for like school and shit. It'd be tough to take them to school in the morning. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm close. I'm close to Sean lives in the next town over, so I can take him, you know what I'm saying? Cymatic. Cymatic, thanks for that super chat. Yeah, unless you move back down there, I don't know how that's gonna affect your job, you know, but you figure it out, man. Just keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. To the last breath. To the last breath. You know what you could do too, though, Cymatic, man? Go and do a consultation with an attorney. Call an attorney and say, listen, can I pay you $150 to come and talk to you for a half an hour? Money well spent, good investment. Say, yo, how you doing, man? Can I come down? Can I give you $150, $200 to come and talk to you for a half an hour about my situation? She was supposed to be back in my city, but now that she knows I want joint, she don't want to move back here anymore. Chick is evil. It's all good though. I'm gonna keep fighting. Yeah. Yeah. It's alright. She don't have no good luck, man. The women that do that kind of stuff, man, they don't be having no good luck, but we be thinking they be laughing at us and having a good time. They be having crazy bad luck. She be having bad luck stuff happening in her life, don't she, Cymatic? You ain't got to tell me what it is, but she stayed embroiled in some nonsense, right? Constant problems, I bet. And that's because she ain't treating that little boy right. God don't like ugly. Sun, moon, stars is always watching. Yep. God don't like ugly. Justin Burke, what's up, man? Roberta Flack made a song back in the 80s called God Don't Like Ugly. Roberta Flack. Look that up. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. No, he don't like. He's gonna make you pay for what you done to me. Can't you see? How karma already coming, Cymatic? You just don't see it. You just don't see it, but the big one coming. Appreciate you, Justin. Thank you, man. Cymatic, go take $150, man, and call one of them attorneys and get a consultation, man. Try to get you a female attorney. Find you a good female attorney. Yeah, she sung with Donny Hathaway back together again, but she got a song, Roberta Flack, God Don't Like Ugly. The song is the truth. JP, what's up, man? All the best to you, Cymatic, man, and let me know how that thing go, man. Let me know how that thing go, man. I'm rooting for you. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. You just keep on fighting, man. You just keep on fighting. Yep. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here, man. You got it. Yeah, keep me posted, man. We're gonna work this thing out. We get through it together, man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Peace.